time to play a game now. Today we will be facing against the Cowboys. So yeah, make sure y'all guys subscribe, like. Let's get into this game. And I'm about to play Fortnite after this. Oh.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Bryant's Cowboys going up against Jones'
Let's
Falcons.
get it. It's the Cowboys.
With that, let's get you over to the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing.
You could do onside kick first, you know.
And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Wow. What's that? Is that all good work?
Illegal touching. Offense.
So they try the onside kick, but it does not go 10 yards, and the laundry comes out on the field.
And it's a tough play because you're so excited to get downfield and get the football, but you have to let it get 10 yards. That ball would have, but the kicking team jumped out of it a bit early.
Romo gives to Elliott. And not much running room. Down to the 32. A gain of 3, second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's Romo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
Yes, sir.
They'll say it's incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And it's third down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since been got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. In the red zone this time.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
A first down carry by Elliott. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Paul Warlow in to make the tackle.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Let's go now. Left 35.
Alright, it is help. Go deep, go deep, go deep.
On second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Get
down.
set, boy.
Paul Warlow in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So it's our visitors who make the first dent in the scoreboard as they get 3 here on the initial drive of the ball game.
Yeah, it's hard to say who actually won that opening drive. On the one hand, anytime you can come in as a road team, an early lead, you're going to be thrilled. At the same time, to have the ball as deep in enemy territory as they did and come away with only 3, that's got to be a little bit of a disappointment.
We got Julio to the left.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Now it's Ryan. Flush to his right. He completes it to Julio Jones. They'll get 16 yards there, and it'll give the Falcons a first down. And that's the connection, Ryan, to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync,
I'm about to say,
it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And it's complete to Jacob Tamme. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
All right, we need to make a touchdown.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Now, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Right.
And now here come the Cowboys. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time.
Yo,
but that offense, you're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
Here in the eye. Romo, delayed give to Elliott. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. They'll rising 3. And now it's 3rd down.
You can almost see the wheels turning for the
right in
offensive
the zone.
coordinator
Come on.
there. Edge pressure you want to use against them. Oftentimes when they get into
50-50 ball,
Pick.
it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
Right
and
back
they will
at them.
take over at the 29-yard line. Now the Falcons
back.
offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back up.
And he is into the end zone for a
Touchdown.
Falcon touchdown.
And that's how you do it.
Jones, 29 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke. I like the get it catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Check.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. To throw on 2nd down is Romo. Incomplete.
He was not
trying to
going
get it to
nowhere.
Ezekiel Elliott, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Check. 20.
Sam.
third down. Romo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Des Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's fourth down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Maybe. Yeah. I thought he was upstairs. God just saw him coming upstairs. Yes.
Here's Hess. Ooh, with a juke. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The defense for the Cowboys getting set to go. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown last drive.
And you know, it's what coaches all across the league, one of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. Out of the first 2 series, they don't even matter now. Let's play again. That's not how it works. You're down. You gave up a touchdown. You can't do it again. You have to dig in, grit it out, and fight it out. Reset.
He's got a man. Complete. Give him 30 yards there. Well, we know he's got the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, You have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He got it.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. In the field, really nice open field tackle. I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They run. Devontae Freeman. Devontae Freeman is shifting. This doesn't pay off here. Yard. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Here we go. Right, 20, go.
They start on the ground, and he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Type of play that'll fire up a defense, hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only one on that play.
On second down, here's Romo. And that's off the mark, incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. Third down here. And you would have to think an obvious situation here on 3rd and 9. They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go now. Right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Romo complete to Jason Witten. And he picks up the first before he taken down at the 29.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. Some runs are blocked so well, someone has to carry the ball to gain. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And he finds his target, Terrence Williams. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And to see a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Romo hands to Elliott. And he goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer, because he was a To, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they cover things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. And you're not allowed to climb. You got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there. And a really nice play resulted for them.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play. We've hit the end of quarter one. 7-3 the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here.
Right 18.
Gun. Here's Romo. He's got a man. It's Williams. Terrence Williams. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
That could not have been timed out any better, and that's exactly what receivers want. The ball in their hands as quick as possible allows them to catch it at full speed and take off and go. And how about the end result there? Big-time run after it is just so valuable in any offense. The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
To throw is Romo, and he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Now a play fake, and it's Romo. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Vic Beasley in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And, Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen. Plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They got to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much, Coach. Because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. Touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. On first and 10, it's Ryan. Right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. Got him for a sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural face the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tap.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And he's able to take this back to the 36-yard line. Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had a long drive last time, but that'll for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. There are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Second and 10. Romo once more. Going right side. Winton for completion, and it sets down. And the offense facing a 3rd and 6.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Throwing on 3rd down. Romo. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked.
On the return, Hester.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 in the first quarter of a really big game. We were
United?
And no, not quite of that age, but I remember
I was going for the age.
Over. And he was smiling, and I thought about it's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of
the play clock's running down. And they will not even get to the play. Own man in the back. Now Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Jones. Leo Jones all alone. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. And the next snap coming inside the red zone. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman taking it in. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, Paulo. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
Try and find one of those special plays from and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 2nd down, here's Romo. And Beasley with it over the middle. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now Tony Romo on first down. He hits Beasley right side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first.
Let's go now. Right, 20. Right, 20.
For Elliott. Now Romo. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He got 8 out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
Again to Elliott. He's able to get 6. A nice pick, only 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
That is caught at the 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the
And the offense in a great spot. It's first and goal from the 3. Only a yard that time. Second and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. To throw on second down is Romo. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Here we go. Right, 20. Right, 20.
Now Romo on third and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. Trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And Bailey able to knock it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high as he once had 6. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is going to be brought.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
On 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Caught by Jones. And they're able to run across the 35. It's a gain of 7.